Places in space that I don't want to visit because they seem kind of lonely and sad. First, I have any planet orbiting a white dwarf star. White dwarf stars are basically what's left over when a sun-like star has finished its life cycle and all the exciting stuff is over. Orbiting one of these feels like the stellar equivalent of like being raised by your grandma, but not like the super cool young grandma, like the 97-year-old one who like forgets that you exist. Then I got the asteroid belt. This is like the most overhyped space location of all time. In reality, the average distance between asteroids is almost 1,000,000 kilometers. You would quite literally be on a lifeless rock in outer space, not seeing a single other asteroid around you. Then I have elliptical galaxies. These kind of like white dwarf stars are galaxies that are kind of just like past their prime. They're mostly composed of older, redder stars with very little new star formation, which might actually make for like a pretty safe and peaceful environment, but like, where's the excitement? I would personally be praying that we collided with another galaxy just for something new. Then there's any planet orbiting a black hole, because unless it has a huge accretion disk, you're probably in near total darkness. If the black hole is actively eating something, you almost have the opposite problem where you're basically fighting ionizing radiation all the time. And of course, we've all seen Interstellar, so we know if you orbit a little bit too close to one of these bad boys, your relative time is gonna go much quicker. Nothing like returning home and realizing that people younger than you are now old as dirt. The intergalactic medium, or the space between galaxies, is another obvious choice. Planets and stars get ejected from galaxies all the time and are just cursed to exist in near total darkness with no other stars around them. The worst place that this could happen to you is probably the Boötes void, but by far the loneliest place in the entire universe is past the event horizon of a black hole. Once you pass that point, you might not even literally be part of this universe anymore. No part of you, I'm talking literally a single atom, would ever be viewed in our universe again. You wouldn't even be able to send out a signal to tell people what you're seeing, because even the light that composed that radio signal would not even be able to leave the black hole. Although, to be honest, you'd probably be much more concerned about spaghettification at that point.